Hello GlitterBugs, welcome to another video. I hope you're doing really well. So today's video is kind of my first installment of my brand new TCG store owner POV documentary week in the life of thing that I have going on here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes, but I'm sure I'll get better at putting this type of video together eventually. Bear with me while we get used to this concept. So yeah, it's been a busy week. So my TCG store is doing great. I've had some orders. I'm getting lots of experience, making mistakes, which is totally fine, but I'm, tweaking things like shipping rates and anyway, let's back up a little bit. So the things I've done to get my new TCG store started, there are a lot of things I had to do, but I started my own LLC, which is JoWiGlitter LLC. Surprise, surprise. I got my sales license. I got my EIN number, basically got all of the business stuff taken care of, squared away for, tax reasons and things like that, which totally scares me, by the way. I think this year I'm going to have to get an accountant because I don't want to mess up some business tax stuff. Anyways, you don't need to know this stuff, but I got all that done, about a month ago. And then the next step was to set up my actual online store. Now, I have been selling Pokemon cards, Squishmallows, other stuff like that on eBay. My eBay store is JoWiGlitter. I still have stuff on there. Until I get my actual store really grinding and making, getting the sales, I am going to leave things on eBay because I think that'll be the best way to get items sold. Call me silly. But I did choose Shopify. I'm going to go ahead and show you JoWiGlitter.com, just give you a little sneak peek into it, and maybe you guys could give me some constructive feedback of things that you would like to see on the store, things I could do better, anything. I am brand new to this, so I will take any advice I can get. Okay, let's go ahead and look at JoWiGlitter.com. Let me know what you think. So here it is. Like I said, I use Shopify. I'm going to show you the actual Shopify, like behind the scenes admin stuff in a second, but first I wanted to show you the store and how it looks right now. Here it is. I have, my little sparkly Pokeball thing up here. I do have the section for my live breaks, which are coming very, very soon, like within a week, maybe a week and a half. I've been gathering the packs, the products for the live breaks. So those will be available here. So if you go to JoWiGlitter.com and click the live breaks button, either here, they will be available here. Right now, there are no products, so just be patient. And you can also get to it from going to the menu up here, live breaks, which will take you to the same page, which have no products. And then if you go down the page a little bit, you can see the singles. I have a lot of Pokemon singles up here. So if you're looking for a Pokemon single, please go here. You can see some of what's available here. If it's sold out, it'll say it here. And if you want to see all of them, click there and you can see all of the cards I have available. And it's a lot. But, rather than scrolling through all of these cards, I have a little blurb here that says if you're looking for a specific card, go ahead and click on the search bar. So if you're looking for a specific, a card from a set, say you're looking for anything from Crown Zenith, you can type in Crown Zenith, and then you have all the Crown Zenith cards that I have available. So you can see I have the cute little Pikachu, Simisear. I'm sold out of the Voltorb. Actually, I think I have one available now, but Entei's sold out, but you can see everything that I do have, and looks like somebody bought out a lot of my Crown Zenith, so that was probably not a good example. Let's try Journey Together. So then you can see the Journey Together cards that I have available, and I do have some of these available, so that's good. And I will be doing Journey Together for the first live break. So I do have the product listing here. It just doesn't have any available for sale yet. So Swinubs have been very popular for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. So that's the best way to find a card here if you're looking for something. Or you could, say I want Pikachu cards only. I could say, show me Pikachus that you have available. And it looks like I only have one Pikachu available right now. Or show me Ace specs. and it's going to show you the A-Spec card. So I think that's kind of functional and easy to use. Let me know what you think about that. But let's go back to the homepage, and I do have some sealed products finally. I'm getting more and more in. I've ordered quite a bit, but if you quick view all, I have, I don't know, what is that? Six up here right now, a few single pack blisters, and then one booster box of Twilight Masquerade. So if you're looking for some Twilight Masquerade, you can go ahead and check that out. But I will be getting more and more products on here, obviously, as I get them in. I don't want to buy products for super crazy high prices and then have to charge super crazy high prices. So I'm trying to be a little bit picky about where I'm getting them from and how much I'm selling them for. I want to give people a good deal. I want to give everybody a good deal. I don't want to charge crazy high prices. I want to help the problem with the Pokemon market right now and not be a part of it. So as a brand new store, I do not currently have any distributors, but that is like one of my biggest goals, is to get kind of established. It's not easy to get a Pokemon card distributor. I think they like, and I'm no expert, but from what I've been researching, they like to see a store that's, a little bit established. If you're doing rip and ships, they like to see that you've actually sold some cards and then actually ripped and shipped them. I don't know their actual criteria, but I'm going to keep plugging away and getting product, selling product, and I will keep applying for distributor access, because I think that's the best way to get cards at really good prices and get them out to customers at really good prices. So if you have any tips or tricks of getting distributor access, please let me know. I would love your advice, but I'm going to keep doing research, keep plugging along and all that good stuff. So this is the store basically. And then I am trying to downsize my Squishmallow collection. So I do have some Squishmallows on here. I will be listing a lot more. Like, I have a lot of Squishmallows. A lot. If you look at my Squishmallow videos, you'll see I have a lot of Squishmallows, and I really only want to keep the ones that I have strong emotional connections to. So I will be putting a lot of Squishmallows on here. So if you know anybody looking for Squishmallows, please send them to my website, because I probably have over 600, so I have a lot of Squishmallow stock. I know you're not here to hear about Squishmallows, but if you are looking for Squishmallows, check it out. Anyways, I'm just blabbering today. I'm so sorry. But like I said, this is the first time I've done a video like this, so you're going to have to bear with me. I have a toys and collectibles section for just kind of miscellaneous collectibles and things. I do have a full case of Tokidoki Unicorno Series 7 blind boxes. So I have those up here for $14 a box. And yeah, they're completely unopened, never been touched. So if you're looking for a Tokidoki, check this out. I also have a little blog post section. Like, the current one on here is a little post about how I started rewatching the actual original Pokemon series, and it's been so fun. If you're not aware, I do have a full-time job, at least for now. Just saying. So I love to watch stuff while I work, like kind of in the background, and I've been watching the Pokemon series. I'm still on season 1, kind of halfway through it, and yeah, I just had to tell somebody about it, so I put a little blog post on here. I think this section will also be for like Pokemon news and what's going on or what's new in the store. So we'll see how it evolves, but I did want to have like a little, bloggy kind of news update section on here. So that's basically the website, all the normal Shopify stuff down here, payment methods. You can subscribe to emails. You can pick your country or region. You can pick your currency. You can, create a login and all kinds of good stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention the JoWiGlitter merch, which I'm having so much fun with. So here's the merch I have out there right now. It's kind of random and all out there. Every time I see like a new product, I'm like, oh, I want some of that. So I get it. I'm currently using this desk mat right here. Let me show you that. Look how cute that is. And so I have like baseball caps, 2 different versions, coffee mug, another version of a desk mat, a black one with the glitter bug on it. One of the newest merch items is this insulated mug, which I love these. I have a phone case, I have some stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, and I'll be getting more because it's so much fun to design these. Anyways, so if you're looking for some JoWiGlitter merch, or if you have any JoWiGlitter merch ideas, let me know. You can send me suggestions in comments of videos or send me an email at jowiglitter@gmail.com. I would love your suggestions. I was thinking of doing something for like GlitterBug for the actual GlitterBugs, you know, because right now I have JoWiGlitter merch, but I want something for the GlitterBug family, you know? So something saying like, I'm a proud member of the GlitterBug family or something. I don't know. I'm just tossing around ideas. I have so much going on in my head right now and in my life, so I could use any help you could give me. That is my online TCG store, which is actually online TCG and other stuff right now. But eventually it's going to be mostly Pokemon TCG cards, live break stuff, and sealed products. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. So this is the interface for running your Shopify store. So I thought I'd just show you how I add a product. So I'm about to add a sealed product on here. So I'm going to be adding this 3-pack blister of Surging Sparks to the website. So let's go ahead and do that so you can see kind of what the process is. It does bug me that this pack is kind of not in the slot it's supposed to be in. Like, I can't do anything about it because it's sealed product, but it just bothers me that they're like not perfectly lined up with the packaging. I know, I'm a weirdo, but okay. Okay, to add a product, you go to the products page, you say add product. And then I try to be as detailed with the description as I can. Something like Surging Sparks 3-pack blisters. This is the Quagsire version of it from Scarlet and Violet 8 Surging Sparks. So for the description, what I've been doing is adding basically like a list of things that comes in the product. So something like this. So each blister contains 3 Surging Sparks booster packs. Each booster contains 10 random cards, 1 foil promotional card of Quagsire. So something like that kind of describes what's in the product that you will be purchasing, or someone will hopefully be purchasing. And the next thing to do would be to upload a picture. And I've already taken these pictures, so go ahead and go to my photos. And that just uploads the pictures. And then it actually autofills to category sometimes, which I think is great. As far as price goes, I've just been taking like the market price from TCG Player and what the products are going for on there. So it looks like right now they're around $25. So I'm just going to do $24.99. I think that's a good price. Let me know if you agree. Again, I'm new at this, so I'm no expert at how to do this, but this is what I've been doing. Then you add the quantity. I have one available right now, which is so sad. I do try to enter a weight for the product because I'm doing a lot of my shipping based on weight, because one of the lessons I've learned is that if you charge like, I don't know, like a set rate for shipping, like, I don't know, say $4.60 for USPS shipping. And if somebody goes in and buys, say, 14 Pokemon cards, they're going to be charged $4.60 per card, which makes no sense. So the latest way I'm doing it is by weight. I think that'll kind of make more sense. I don't know. I'm learning, guys. So please don't consider me any expert, but I'm just going to do 3.5 ounces for this because that's what I just weighed it at, and we'll see how that goes. Obviously, the country of origin is United States, and I am shipping internationally. I don't know if everybody does that, but I do want to, have products available for everybody throughout the world, across the globe. And then there are all kinds of like meta fields and attributes and Google search features, and I'm still learning this stuff. So there is a foil card in here, so that's fine. For condition, I'm going to say sealed because it is a sealed product. And you can see here for like cards, there's mint, near mint, mint. All kinds of different options there. And you can add the options to rarity. If it's an actual card, special illustration rare, double rare, rare, ultra rare, whatever. Like I said, you can customize these, add as many as you want as far as I know. And for trading card packaging, it is a blister pack, and that actually populated automatically, which I think is great. And then there's some search engine listing stuff, and I don't know anything about that, to be honest. So for the type, I put Pokemon card because I basically have the different products that are on my store as of right now. So there are Pokemon cards, Squishmallows, sealed products, collectibles, stuff like that, and merch. So I just choose that there. JoWiGlitter is the vendor. And then you can add it to the pages, the collections that you want it to show up on. So I want it to show up in my sealed products and on my homepage. And the homepage is basically like where all the products are listed, I think. And then for tags, whatever I think would be a good tag. So I'm going to say new because it's new, and sealed. I think I have sealed in here as well for a tag. Yes. So I would put new and sealed. I think that's all I need to put in there for now. I hope this is helping you. If it's not helping you, at least I hope you find it interesting. So when you have the product added, you can just hit save. It's now in stock in the inventory. So if we went back to JoWiGlitter.com and kind of refreshed the page, look at that. It's now right there. And if you want to buy it, you click on it and you come here and you can buy it. So feel free to do that. It's like magic. Anyway, I'm not trying to be like an educational video that shows you how to use Shopify. I'm just showing you my struggles, what I'm going through right now, and kind of letting you know what it's like to start a store. So yeah, if you're interested in a Surging Spark 3-pack blister, go to JoWiGlitter.com. Okay, and then I just have a bunch of singles from Crown Zenith that I need to add on there. The Radiant Charizard, I have a couple other Charizard cards, I have the Turtwig, I have Adaman, Friends and Hisui, we have a Leafeon. None of these are super, super expensive cards, but they're Crown Zenith cards and somebody might need them to complete their set. So I want to get them up there. I will be working on that. I won't go through the whole process of this with you because you guys would be bored, but I also have several of the Hollow Energies. I will be adding these on the website soon. I also wanted to show you guys some of the behind the scenes, what I've done this week stuff. The first thing I want to show you is just some editing footage. I'm not going to show you a lot of this, and it's going to be sped up a lot just to give you kind of a quick peek into my editing process, but let me show you that. So I use Adobe Premiere Pro for my video editing, but I have the subscription to Adobe that comes with basically all of the applications that are available. So I have Premiere Pro, Dreamweaver, After Effects, which I'm getting better at using. It's fun too. You can do a lot with it. It has Photoshop, Illustrator, Acrobat. Those are all the apps that come with it. A lot of them I don't use, but a lot of them I do, so I think it's worth the money. So for my thumbnails, I use Canva. And if I have my laptop open, I will use Photoshop to edit any images I need for it. But if I'm just on my iPad, I will use Procreate to do some photo editing. So just so you know. Now keep in mind, I have a full-time job. So editing one video and creating the thumbnail and getting it uploaded and everything can take me several days. If it's my day off and I work all day long, I can get it done in one day, but it's not a fast process, at least the way I do it. I don't just download the video, plop it in and upload it. My OCD makes me do a lot of editing, so I should probably be more efficient, but I'm not. So that's just a little peek into my editing process. So this week, because I'm so anxious about starting the Rip and Chips, and again, I don't know why I'm so anxious. I've done live streams before. I think it's the fact that I'm opening packs for other people, and I want to do it perfectly. I know I don't have to be perfect, but I'll get less anxious about it, I promise. But because I want everything to be perfect, I decided to do a little bit of organizing. I have a lot of bulk cards. They were just sitting out on my desk, and I have a lot of Pokemon booster pack wrappers. If you've been around for a while, you know that I collect every single pack wrapper that I open. I'm a hoarder, I admit it, but I spent a little bit of time organizing Pokemon cards, my bulk cards, and getting them into their boxes. And I had 2 boxes full of pack wrappers. So I got those all put together and I made a little game out of it because I have one box so far that I've gotten all of the wrappers, because you can squish them down, really squishy, really thin. And the box is about ready to burst, but I had a goal of getting every pack wrapper that I had to date into this box. But now I think I need to retire that one and get it into a new one. So first let's take a look at the card organizing. It'll be a little fast, sped up version of it. So here you go. And I also have like a few little drawers in front of me as I sit at my desk. And one of them has like a lot of penny sleeves and stuff to protect the cards as I pull them. And the other one just became a junk drawer. So I decided to clear that out today. And I decided to use like these little lunchbox tins to organize the stuff that was in there. So like this one has all of the Pokecoins that I've opened and collected. So again, I'm going to speed this up so you can get the idea without being bored out of your mind. So here you go. And again, I'm going to speed this up for you, but here is me organizing, not really organizing, but putting together all of my Pokemon booster pack wrappers. So here you go. As you can see, I got every single pack wrapper into that box, so I will be retiring that one and starting a new one. So I know I'm such a weirdo, but whatever. So when I send out cards that I sell on eBay or through my store, JoWiGlitter.com, I want to keep them protected when they're going through the mail. So first I put the card into a penny sleeve, and then into a top loader, and then in between two pieces of cardboard. So I was running out of cardboard, so I needed to create some more cardboard kind of slab things. So that's what this is. So next, I'm going to show you just a little clip of what I bought with some money I had on my MERCARI balance. I don't use MERCARI very often anymore. I used MERCARI a lot for selling Squishmallows, but I've decided to consolidate everything to JoWiGlitter.com and a little bit on eBay still. But I used the balance I had on MERCARI to purchase this pack. So the next clips are just some random clips of packing up products for people that have purchased either on eBay or JoWiGlitter.com, including a Squishmallow. And I kind of show how I take, you know how the Squishmallows have tags. I always put them in like a top loader for Pokemon cards just to keep them protected because, I don't know, I like to make sure my Squishmallows go out in pristine condition and stay in pristine condition. So enjoy these clips. I know this video is kind of all over the place. Like I said, as I continue to do the kind of these POV videos and behind the scenes videos, I'll get better at it, I promise, guys. But right now it's kind of chaotic. But I really want you guys to see the whole process of starting your own TCG store and editing videos and being a YouTube creator and all that stuff. But, you know, there may be chaotic weeks, there may be great weeks, there may be boring weeks, but I kind of want to show it all to you. So I'll figure out a process. It'll become more organized. You know, there will be a format at some point. So please stick with me. I hope you enjoy kind of this weird random look into my life. And if, like I said, if you have any suggestions on anything, whether it be running your own store, editing videos, handling Shopify stuff like admin stuff, anything, please let me know. I love suggestions. That is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. It really helps me out in the YouTube universe. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. And another way to support the channel is to become a member. And I have a few tiers with different perks for each tier. If you'd like to get more information about becoming a member, there is a link in the description below, as well as in the pinned comments. And of course, check out JoWiGlitter.com for your Pokemon cards, Squishmallow, and collectible needs. And please stay tuned for information about the first live break. Again, super nervous, but I'll get through it, I promise. I'll probably have an announcement out by the end of this week, and hopefully the live break will happen in a week or two. So be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited. I know I say I'm nervous, and I am, but I'm super excited to do it too. I think it's going to be so much fun. And finally, if you want to be one of the first GlitterBugs to know when I post a new video, please click the notification bell. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all so much, and I'll see you very, very, very soon. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.